Hey there, welcome to Python Basics tutorial. This video is the 7th video of the series Python Basics, and in this video I will be talking about sets and we will be solving problems related to it. Okay, so let's start with problem number 1. First of all, what is set? So set is a collection data types in Python which store elements in unordered way, and the elements are unique. That is, we cannot store duplicate elements in it. Okay. So now we have to, in problem number 1, we have to create a set with different types of values. So first of all, how to make a variable a set, how to create set. So let I want to make temp a set. So I write values inside curly braces, and I will be providing 1, 2, 3 as value. We can also provide strings. We can also provide tuple, but we cannot provide list and dictionary here. This will throw an error. Okay. Now I will be printing type of temp to check whether it is a set or not, and I will be printing the temp itself to check the values. Okay. I will be running the file. As you can see, we got the class as set and we got these values. Suppose I want to I want to give one more value which is 2. Then what will be the result? It will store both 2 or it will store only 1 2. Let us check it. As we can see, we have got 2 1 times. That is, set store elements which are unique. Here this 1 and 2 in tuple is a unique element. It is not like that 1 and 2 are separate elements. It is a unique element. That is 1 and 2 which is inside tuple, that is which is inside parentheses, are a single element, and therefore it is there inside set. Okay. Now we can also create set using set method. Suppose I have a variable as t and I want to make a set of it. So I can write set, and in set we can provide values as list, tuple and string. So if I write 1 2 3 inside list, then it will give the same answer, that is 1 2 3. If I print it, we will be getting 1 2 3 as output. We can also provide a string here. Suppose I want to I will provide Python, then it will store Python by breaking the string, that is, it will store single characters inside t. As you can see, we have got these single characters and which are in random order. Therefore the elements that we store in set are in random order, and therefore also we cannot get the values of set using indexing. We will be getting error if we try to get the element using indexing. Okay. We can also provide tuple here, and we will be getting 1 2 as value 1 2. Okay. So like this we can create set. And now we will be going to problem number 2. In problem number 2, we have to use add and update methods to create a set. Suppose I have a set, let it be t, and to make set I will be using set method. I have a set t and I want to add some values to it. So I can use add method to add values. So I write t dot add, and here I can provide a single element. I cannot provide multiple elements. If I provide 1 and if I print t, then I will be getting a single value. as you can see, we have got single value. To add more elements, we have to add more uh, elements using an add method. T.add. I will be providing a string here, and we will be getting these three values, 1, 2, and Python. If we try to add duplicate value, suppose I want to add one more Python, then we will be getting the same value. It will not take the duplicate value. As you can see, we have got the same value 1, 2, and Python, and therefore this shows that set only takes unique values in it. Okay. Now suppose if I want to add elements at one, means I want to add multiple elements at once. So how we can do that? So we can write t.update, and here we can provide values. Suppose I want to provide a list and a string, and I also want to give a tuple. This string will be stored as a character. So if I want to store the whole string, I have to write inside list like this. If I try to print, I will be getting these values. So like this way we can provide multiple values using update method. Okay, now I will be going to problem number 3. In problem number 3 we have to use len, remove, discard, pop, clear method on a set. So suppose I have a set S and I have some values in it. Let it be 1, 2, 3 and some string like this. Now if I want to find the length of set, then we can use len method here. So I will be printing the length here. So we write len and we provide the set here, that is S. This will print the length of the set. As you can see, we have got 4 elements here, and therefore we have got 4 as a result. If I have one more element which is the duplicate of elements that are stored in S, then what will be the value of len S? Let us see. So now we have got duplicate values here, therefore we have got 4 as a result, because set only store unique element in it. Okay, now the next method is the remove method. If suppose I want to remove an element from the set, then we can use remove method. So I write s.remove, and here we can provide an element which we want to remove. We can provide a single element only. If I try to print s, then we will not be getting the 2 in the inside set. As you can see, we have only got 1, 2 and 1, 3 and Python. If suppose I want to delete an element which is not there inside set, then we will be getting an error, which is a key error. That is, it will be saying that the element 4 is not there inside set. We have got one more method, discard method, which will solve the problem of this error. If I write discard method here, then we will be not getting an error, and we can remove like this also. This method also removes element. Suppose I want to remove 3, then we can write like this, and we will not getting the 3 inside set. Okay. Now suppose I want to delete element which is at random. I want to delete any elements from the set. So we can use pop method. Since the elements that are stored in set are in random order, therefore we cannot say which elements is removed. So if I write s.pop, then it will remove any elements and we will be not knowing which element is removed. And if we try to print, then we every time we will get new set. As we can see, 2 3 Python 1 2 3. So we cannot say which element is being removed using pop. Okay. Now clear method. Clear method will delete every element from the set. Let me show you. If I write here clear, then it will delete all elements from the set. If I print, we will be getting an empty set. This is the use of clear method, and this solves the problem number 3. Okay. Now in problem number 4, we have to create two sets and we have to find the union, difference and intersection of these sets. Now suppose I have a set and I have some values on it. Let it be 1 2 3 4 5. And I have another set in which we have 1 2 5 6 and 7. If I want to join these two sets, then how we can do that? Let me define another variable as t1, and then I can write s1 dot union to join these sets s2. If I print as t1, then I will be getting the union of these two, but we will be getting only unique elements because these two sets contain some duplicate value which are there in both sets, so we will be getting only unique elements. As you can see, we have got 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 7, and we have not got multiple 1 and 2 and 5. Okay, like this we can join two sets. Now difference method. In difference method, if I write difference here, then it will remove every element which are there in S1 and which are also there in S2. So if I try to print it, so 1 is there inside S1 and S2, so we will not be getting 1. 2 is also there, 5 is also there, so we have got only 3 and 4 which are not there in S2, and therefore we have got 3 4. It will remove the element which are there in both. Okay. Now intersection method. In intersection method, we will be getting the common elements that are there in both the sets. That is, we will be getting 1, 2 and 5. As we can see, we have got 1, 2 and 5 as the result. And like this, we can perform operations of union, difference and intersection on sets. Okay. Now in problem number 5, we have to iterate through a set to print the value inside it. As we know, we cannot get the value of set using indexing. So how we can print the values of set? So we can use for loop. Suppose I have a set, I will be copying this set. If I have this set, and how we can print these values? So we can use for loop. We can write for I in S1. So now I have the values of this set. If I try to print I, then we will be getting these values. As you can see, we have got 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 5. So like this we can get the values of set. If suppose I want to print S1 0, then we will be getting an error because we cannot get the value of a set using indexing. As you can see, we have gotten a type error saying set object is not scriptable. That is, we cannot get the values using indexing. Okay, so this solves all the problems, and I hope you understood the concept of set, and like this we can use set in Python programming. Okay, thank you for watching the video.